the Fed's trying to scare you. They're trying to scare the market. Here's what you need to know. We had both Fed Barkin and Fed Waller, Governor Waller, speaking today, and they said the following. They said core inflation hasn't really come down, which is true. So if you strip out food and energy, who needs food and energy? That's their favorite metric. They're very, very humane. Then, the inflation hasn't really come down as much as headline numbers would suggest. And they're therefore saying they would be prepared to do more. But you have to really, with Fed people, look at language. And it might seem silly to you that we look at literally the kind of words that they use. They are not saying we need to do more, I'm in favor of doing more. The kind of language that we had 6 months ago or 9 months ago, they're now saying they would be prepared to. That's a huge shift. And that's, to me, is pause language. To me, that's we're done language. But they are really worried that you are going to realize that they're done, and therefore you're going to put all your money on black or growth stocks or whatever your cup of tea is. And because the more financial conditions loosen, the more the market rallies, the more people feel wealthy, the more money people spend, the more the economy grows, the more natural inflation picks up. And they want to avoid that. And we've also seen today consumer sentiment. It's improving. It's like bizarre. It's almost as if people believe the Biden administration lies, that there'll be no recession, that they believe the Fed, there's no bank crisis. It is what did they call it? The banking crisis 2 days ago? The financial incidents or something like that. Something really like some sort of euphemistic description of what they thought, we had the fourth largest bank in the US fail. I mean, it's absolutely bizarre and more to come. So the other thing they said, and I think, again, this makes me more bullish on the market, is that they expect credit conditions to tighten because banks are failing. And the higher yields go, the more banks are going to fail. And the commercial real estate sector is really in trouble. It really is. It's not a made-up thing. It's really in trouble. And who's going to bear the brunt of it? Well, small banks. And when small banks bear the brunt of it, they stop lending because they haven't got any money left. And therefore, small businesses go out of business because they haven't got the liquidity they need to serve new orders. People stop doing investments because it becomes more expensive, and the cycle continues. And you get what? You get a recession. Deutsche Bank said today there is 100% chance the US is going into a recession. There you go. That's one bank that is perhaps not particularly close to Washington, so they can put this stuff out. So always think about why they say what they say when you read these headlines, when Bloomberg prints it, and don't just believe the headline. You need to read between the lines. You need to interpret the data, and we're here to help you with that. And share you kind of my perspective as an old banker. And I'm not always right, definitely not. But I always give you my perspective and my opinion. And I also give you free trading training. Literally doing one next week on Wednesday. You can sign up for it, felixfriends.org/webinar. And you'll get at least an hour of free training. You get the whole strategy, nothing held back. It's completely free. Why? Because I believe in giving it away for free. Because I think everybody should understand it. And you can also watch me trade live in that same seminar. So go to felixfriends.org/webinar. And then, to be perfectly honest with you, if you want a mentor later down the road, I'm super happy to help you with that. And that is something that we do charge for, but you don't have to do it. You can just come for the strategy. You can just come for the experience of seeing me put the strategy into practice and so on. So check it out. If you enjoy our updates, then smash the subscribe button, and I wish you a beautiful weekend. I hope it is as beautiful and glorious as it is here in London. Look at that blue sky. We don't get that often in London, so we enjoy it. Thanks for watching.